Alright, so I'm coming back on Corpse Party. The original official game. The original, cause I don't play that. I don't play that doing a revamped, rebooted shit. You feel me? Why is this a different color? Okay. Oh, let me get my mouse off the screen. My fault. My fault. My apologies. So I did not say this. Such tiny stones. This really was an elementary school, huh? Yeah. You and the others must be getting pretty hungry by now. Oh yeah, I forgot. Your father's working late tonight, isn't he? Yeah, all those mouths to feed don't come cheap after all. What the fuck? Why did I read that horribly? And while Dad's working to put some food in them, I get to be the house frau. What? I don't even know what that is. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I guess you and them are just little kids. Somebody we need to be around. It's pretty amazing to go high schooler and mom all rolled into one. Not sure how I feel about that statement. I just have to get back to them now. I guess it's the same for you too, Naomi. Your mom's waiting for you. Okay. But we'll make it back. I know we will. One way or another. We'll get out of this place. You bet. I don't know why as soon as she said one way or another, I immediately thought of the song. So what are we doing here? What are we meant to do right here? What are we meant to do? Here's the every door is shut firmly and it seems unlikely or unwilling to open through any normal means. Er, Oof, no good, it won't budge. I didn't feel like it gave it all. In fact, I don't think we'll be able to force it open. Man, so close and yet so far. Well, I guess we better look for another way out. Yeah. So I think they had actually made an anime for this game. I don't see that there's anything we can do here. I might, in fact, have fucked up the entire play. Shit, hold on. I guess I can't read the note. I might have fucked the entire play up. Loose board is dangling, requires to pick it back up. Yes. Seems that I did not fuck up the entire play. Required loose board. There's nothing we could do over there. I swear I heard that shit creak. Not playing with that. Alright, 2-A. Look over there. Aren't those bones like people bones? Why are you moving closer to him? Eek. What? Why is there a dead person in here? Oh, wait, let me look at them more closely. Maybe they're not real. Oh no, they're real gang. I don't know what you're talking about. Those are likely real. Rows of dead bugs are neatly arranged on each shelf. It's kinda odd. Something I wouldn't do personally. Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students. I'm going to kill you. Okay. It seems to be fixed like like a decoration. Bro, why is all of the doors decoration? So I guess if it ain't open, it ain't gonna open. Naomi, I think you're right. We need to take a closer look. I need to know if they're really not. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't. Why do you need to know? What is why? They really are somebody's bones. No. Why do you need to know? Seiko. You two. Eep. You two are new victims, are you not? Ghost! Who are you? I was brought here against my will and confined, just like you. Where is here? Do you know something about this place? This is a cursed multi-dimensional nexus. Multiple planes of existence all piled up on top of one another, created by powerful, vengeful spirits. Okay. It's a pretty cool explanation. Closed space, or perhaps closed spaces. You and we as well are unlikely victims of their twisted whims. We have all been abducted. Closed spaces? Indeed. And it seems you two are not the only ones to have been brought here. I'm sensing numerous others. What? Does that mean everybody else is here too? Are they okay, I wonder? My question would be if this is multiple like spaces, if this is multiple like planes of space stacked upon one another, theoretically each piece of the building would be its own space, or well, a couple pieces of the building might be in the same space, but if there are multiple spaces, how how does one spiritually like feel and sense another being across that plane of a multi-dimensional space? I don't know. I don't know the exact number, but I do know that others were pulled into these spaces at the same time as you. They're all definitely in this school. Oh my god, that's such good news, Naomi. They're here. We are not alone. That means Mukita's here too. I bet that makes you feel a lot better, right? However, you cannot meet them. Huh? They are definitely in the school, but the space they occupy differs from the space we occupy. Exactly what I'm saying. So if they occupy a different piece or a different plane of space than them, I don't know. I feel like the spirit would just be trapped in one specific plane, so it wouldn't be able to feel or sense anything in another plane of space. But you know, it's a game. I'm thinking too hard. The space they occupy is different from the space we occupy. If you wish to see your friends, you must find some means of entering their space or bringing them into this space. Even then, escape is nigh impossible, but at least you'll be able to die together. No. Oh god. Is there no way out of here then? You said we were brought here by vengeful spirits, right? Who are they? Why have they taken us? I don't know. Neither the motives of our captors nor a means of escaping this hell. All I know is that with some effort, you can at least live out your days together in the same space, and that alone is a fate worth fighting for. Two heads are better than one. Your chances and your opportunities are so much greater when working together. Do whatever you can to find a way out of here. Don't end up like us. Okay, so oh. Ah! Naomi, run. We gotta get out of here now. Oh, okay. Come on. You ain't running. So what was the point in going in that area? Are you alright, Seiko? Yeah, but what the hell was that? A child spirit? It did kind of glow. Okay. I never believed in ghosts before. Is this really happening? There were definitely ghosts in there. First time I've ever seen something like that. So you saw it too, right? Yeah, we were talking to it. I just don't understand any of this. Except that there's no easy way out for us. Like it or not, we're stuck here. It it'll be okay. Let's just, march on with our heads held high or something. uh, so as soon as alright, I'm gonna save it from here. So what's that? No, but it's just a picture, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Yes. I'm going to kill you. No running in the halls. And who's gonna stop me? You know what? Actually, don't answer that question. I'm good on that. Classroom 3A. Admit it. You hate all your friends. Eventually, you'll kill one another. I'm good on that. Thank you, though. Thank you, though. Oh, God. What the hell is this? Yes, it's horrifying. It's like somebody was thrown from the other end of the hall at superhuman speed and just splattered everywhere. Oh, it smells so meaty. Ugh. Alright, you okay, Naomi? I'm fine. Let's just get away from here. See what happens if we go down here this way. Straight this way. Straight this way. Do we not get thrown? Okay. I know in this game every action matters. The mostly bleached skeletal remains of a female student described her host. There's bones and scraps of clothing are dangling from the hole in the ceiling above the body, suggesting she fell to her death from the second floor. Upon closer inspection, there's a student ID name tag attached to what's left of her uniform. So I say Academy for Girls class. Okay. So I found one of the victims. So then, hold on. Student Academy for Girls. Ribcage smashed with a blunt instrument. Okay. I told everyone that I'd go with them. So why have I been left behind? It hurts. It hurts so much. looks like there really have been a lot of different people brought here. I wonder how many. It'll work out for us, though. I'm sure of it. Okay. 5 chapters of this, by the way. If you wish to leave this place, you must take heed of the message left behind by the many other victims who have died here. Many victims have left their thoughts or even their dying message on the scraps of paper that litter these walls. It hurts. It hurts so much. Let's go left. We're gonna hug the left wall. What is this? Basement. Doors now shut and definitely won't be opening anytime soon. Do not enter under any circumstances. The principle. My head is splitting. It's unbearable. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. When we found Yuzua's body, I saw a black shadow, but I didn't tell anyone about it. Now it's killed them all. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. After the test is obscured by a thick layer of dried blood. Okay. For a sculpture won't budge in the slightest. You know, these windows are broken. I mean, I guess it is a problem that we're like not in the same dimensional space that everybody else is, though. So probably wouldn't help to go through a window. Oh, we gotta go over there. We gotta go over there. How do we get over there? There's something on the ground. We gotta go over there. We gotta go over there. Come on. Come on. No. It does. What the fuck is y'all screaming for? Help. Alright. What? Huh? Let's read this piece of paper. Come on, left from the skeleton's hand. You're an idiot, Goita. If you don't believe with all your heart, then we'll never get rescued. I thought we were friends. If you don't keep a close eye on it, that light is going to run away from you. Pay attention to its location, find the exact spot, and examine it thoroughly. Where it stood. Examine it thoroughly. Alright, so then I guess we'll go back here. When we come in, it jumps. Alright, so how about one of us waits for it over there? Oh no, they said examine it thoroughly. This is the last spot where it stood. I don't know how that thing moves, but you know, it's a whatchamacallit. It's exact spot where it stood. Examine it thoroughly. Stood about right in this area, huh? Alright, hold on. So this is 2 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. We'll count from here. It should be... Alright. We'll count like that. Use like a space of blocks to see where it is. Okay, so we look at it. This part right here is 1 block. So then that means this is about 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 blocks. So it's around 5 blocks, possibly. 4 to 5 blocks down from the thing. Okay. So we're going to use our visual. 1, 2, 3. It was not 4, it was 3. Is this the spot where you saw that weird glowing thing? I think so. Okay. Okay, so what happens if I get this wrong? Okay. What happens if I get this wrong? It disappeared. It doesn't seem to have made the jump either. Oh, really? If you don't keep a close eye on the light, it's going to run away from you. Find the exact spot and examine it thoroughly. So I know the exact spot it stood at. It stood about right here. No, it's not. I think this is it, actually. I think it might have been 4 blocks. I just assumed that due to it, giving me an interaction, that was the spot. But that's exactly how this game does things. Ah, here we go. Almost got it. Ah, gotcha. Damn it, I got it. You did? Nice job. Turned out to be this. What is it? What is it? Acquired infirmary key. Goes to show what a little teamwork can do, huh? We make a great team. Great team, baby. Well, decent team, baby. Great team, I would exactly say great team. I think you two might be a little bit slow, so I'm not exactly gonna. Yeah. As a partially beat skeleton sprawled across the floor. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any name tag this time. Based on its gore-soaked remains of the uniform and its length of its hair scattered around the head, it's safe to say this is a female student. So we doing forensics now, huh? There's a handwritten letter on the floor. I'm a goner, sis. The tendons in my ankle have been cut really bad. The bleeding just won't stop. Please don't give up. I want you to keep living for the both of us. I'm going to document everything I've learned so far in hopes that you can use this information to help keep yourself safe. First, all the windows and doors on the outside of the school are completely immovable. And outside walls of the school are completely immovable. You can't open them, you can't break them, you can't bust them down. Anything that doesn't lead outside the school, though, like the hall windows in the classrooms, can be affected to some extent or another. Second, just as some people are inherently good or bad natured, some of the ghosts in here are good while others are quite nasty. The more kind of gentle spirits have shed a pale blue light, while the less savory types appear in a blood red and glow like fire. Okay, is there anything next? No. Okay. That's good enough. That does help. That means we should possibly interact with. There's an erratic noise coming within. That means there's possibly a way to interact with, like, all of these types of stuff. So, like, this right here, I can probably interact with that eventually. Eventually. However, let's go ahead and go back down. Alright, wait. Did I read this paper? Probably. Okay, yeah, I did. Is she holding a knife? Okay. I don't know. This just looks like a knife in her hand. These characters are so slow. I probably should. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Loose board. Yes. Let's take this. Quiet loose board. It seems. Okay. Thank God. I do not wish to end up like that. Science lab. I don't think I want to go into that either. I remember the last time I went to the science lab in one of these games. Because I played Corpse Party Zero and Corpse Party Crossfears before I played Corpse Party. Because I've already seen somebody play Corpse Party at some point. Oh. But it, yeah. Actually, let's go ahead and save right here. But I have watched somebody play this original game. Actually, I don't know if it was exactly this one. I don't think it was a new one though, because it was pretty old. Alright, let's go down. Okay. If you should die here, you'll experience the pain that you felt the moment of death for all eternity. Heaven's completely cut off. No paradise, no nirvana, just external pain. Yeah. Ooh, what did I acquire? Acquired unknown key. But best not to think about that. Okay. So then, I guess what that means is we have to go back through here. And while I do that, since there's a candle in here, I'm going to go ahead and save again. Third slot. Alright, let's go. What is this? Classroom 3A. Oh, the door can be opened. Oof. I don't know, it's like, make skip the beat as soon as the key was turned. Don't go in there, don't go in there. Don't go in there, don't go in there. Booty, behind every locked door lies a hidden treasure. Waiting to be claimed. Can't you hear it calling to you? Don't go in there. No. We're not gonna enter there. Cause you know what? My mama taught me, when I do something stupid, at least do something stupid in a smart way. You know what I'm saying? My mama told me if I'm gonna be stupid, be smart about it. You see what I'm saying? Goes into the end of the hall. Let's lock in right here. Because I know what happens in these bathrooms. I know why that bucket's there. Alright. Shut the goddamn door. My fault, man. My fault, man. What the hell was that? My fault, bro. It was either an actual voice or an auditory hallucination, and I really don't know which is more likely. Bro said, shut the goddamn door. My fault, bro. Even turning the handle, not a drop of water. Drain is completely stopped up. The basin is filled with dirty water. Even turning the handle all the way. Alright. Let's make a mental note of that. Alright, Naomi. You don't need that ass medicine on you by any chance. You know the smear stuff. Are you talking about hemorrhoid cream? My butt's been drier than a desert since we got. Oh my god. Well, we got some antibacterial cream if that'll work. Hey, it's gonna go butter up my pooper with it real good. What the fuck? I I didn't need to hear it like that. Yay. What the fuck are you talking about? You have any shame at all? Clearly not. Clearly not. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure we're alright when it comes to that for now. I'm not gonna give any spoilers though. We've been playing for 30 minutes so far. We haven't got through much of this. So I don't know what to do, if I'm gonna end the video or not. There's gotta be a reason. How did... Wait. Wasn't this door locked earlier? This was the exact locked door, wasn't it? So how the fuck did she get in the door that was locked out of all things? Okay. Let's go examine this bucket. I know that bucket might be useful. End of the hall. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna end it here. I'll probably finish it up. I know it's gonna be a long game, but it is a really good game. So, anyways, I hope you did enjoy. I don't know why the fuck you're, watching these. This game will lead to a state of depression. In fact, the first two games led me to a state of depression for like hours. However, uh, however, it is a good game, and yeah, like I said, I hope you do enjoy. I also hope that you have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. If it's night, get to sleep. You probably got something to do in the morning, man. I know I don't. Well, actually, yeah, not in the morning, but I am going to get a tattoo tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So, like I said, do enjoy. Have a good time. I'm I'm gonna try and get a lot of these out as fast as possible, because I do have a lot of these games backed up. I have a lot of episodes I've recorded. I've been like grinding the recordings for days straight. Got Happy Host Homicide 2 ready to be posted. However, I'm gonna have to finish this game pretty quickly, because this is one I intend to post before I post the fan games. And then I also have to play the second one, which I don't like the art style for it, but I am interested in the story. So I've got that ready. Um, and then I've already got Corpse Party Zero, Corpse Party Crossfears ready as well. Now that I know how to fix the framing of it, because this one it was it was in a it was in a window, a small window on the screen, and that's what's happening with the other one. But I can fix it now that I know how. So, like I said, I hope you do enjoy. I hope you like the gameplay. This isn't a walkthrough. This is definitely kind of a let's play. However, yeah, do enjoy. Like I said, go get some rest. If it's day, you're probably bored. Go take a nap. Yeah. Uh, I hope you have a blessed day. Hopefully not heavenly host type blessed. However, I digress. Now, I'm ending it off here. I will see you next time. And we're just gonna do this. You feel me?